Tonight, the most competitive fixture Bayern have had so far this summer. And the first real barometer will be on them today. And they know it as well. They can't avoid the fact that they're here on home soil. And now the two most high-profile South Korean players, where pre-season preparations continue in earnest ahead of the start of the 2024-20 highlights encounter for the fans in attendance tonight to see the two foremost South Korean, much higher quality than he had with Burnley. And big things, big. Several of the German national team players returning and straight into the starting lineup. Manuel Neuer, Joshua Kimmich, top lineup for Bayern, and the same could be said for Tottenham as well. Vicario had a distinct style of play with Burnley. It worked out really well, produced some very eye-catching performances in his time soon, but a nice bit of promotional material here for the fans to enjoy before kick-off. Performance at half-time, if I've understood correctly.
Well, for Tottenham Hotspur, the Premier League clips through. And Jet Spence on the left-hand side of the Spurs defence doesn't get there. And it's clipped over the top of the bar by Serge Gnabry. Just for a moment there was hesitation from, especially in the second half, was shaky at the back. And Vicario gets himself in all kinds of trouble. And he's been punished. There were warning signs for Spurs. And again, they failed. K-League 3 days ago. The left-hand side in the game so far. Porro's header spins away from Boye. Finds some space. And can't keep the effort down. Scored from a similar angle the other day against Team K-League. Sending the ball on towards Brennan Johnson. Quick ball in towards Son. Swept away just in time. Son Heung-min well placed. Rather robust challenge from Kim Min-jae. Sarr finds Kulusevski. He can cut back into a goal-scoring position, and it's a brilliant recovery by the returning Stanisic, who makes the block. Cut back is good, and Bayern trying to weave their way through. Can't quite. Dragoshin, names who came in and instantly made an impact. The referee tried to play the advantage after the foul on Maddison. There was no advantage. Son to Kulusevski. Ahead of him is Spence. Spence with it nicely out towards Distel here, who will go for goal. Vicario's save. Nearly pushed it back into a dangerous position. Still more work to do here for the Spurs defence, as Bayern again with pace come forward. This time the corner sent towards the penalty spot. Well, it was a free header for King. Porro into Maddison. Maddison slips the pass. Archie Gray had made the run. Was unable to connect with the ball. Work to do for Spence here. Boy, quick pass, left for Gnabry. Well left too, and the deflection very nearly carried it beyond Vicario, who was wrong-footed. He was heading in the opposite direction whilst Gnabry came racing forwards. One corner sent in the direction of Gnabry, who'd pulled away to the back of the area, taking Madrid to the final. Here comes Tell. Tell's ball is good. And it was very nearly a big chance for Vidovic. It would have been were it not for the recovery. Thomas Müller, as he so often does, just stepping off of that forward line. And now Tell, looking for the room for the shots. Well, perhaps it should have been two. Bayern Munich winner, cutting in field. To Boye. Boye lifts in. Gnabry is there. Lovely football from Bayern Munich, and it's only because of the awareness from Vicario that Thomas Müller wasn't given the racing shadows here. Kimmich with the touch into Serge Gnabry. Lovely feet. The curling strike looked good too. Well, he is a player who has really punished Tottenham Hotspur in the past with 4 goals against him in the Champions League. Make its way back in the direction of Madison. This could be another for Bayern Munich here. Well, Guerrero is the latest Bayern player. All ahead of half-time with Bayern ramping things up here. Tells delivery, headed away by Jed Spence, who is the target, and he is beyond Spence. There is a tangle of legs, and there will be a free kick as a result. Through Guerrero with the touch. It is cleared away, not far enough, and it was really only because of the quick thinking of Vicario who came more. The goal came after 4 minutes. Vidovic scored it. Neuer's had very little to do, and Son really hasn't been able. Of the South Koreans, it's Kim Min-jae who is coming out on top. Cuts in fields and somehow keeps hold of the ball. Then Kulusevski. It wasn't too far away. Moved the ball up towards the other end, and leading the way is Bergveld. Rather crudely brought down as he tried to advance. Leon Goretzka, who will become just here for Bayern Munich, and there may be a chance to add a second of the night. And Vicario has to make the save to deny Licina. Licina again, weaving his way to the byline, unable to find a way beyond Jed Spence. As Kulusevski in support, looking to work the ball back in his direction, came with a bit too much pace. Now break with Tell, and look at the space that opens up here for Goretzka, who is there the second time. The quickest to react after the save by Vicario. And there is the second goal that has been coming for a long while in this game. It's Bayern 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. For Lucas Bergveld. Ball got slightly trapped underneath his feet. There may still be a chance. Doesn't drop for Kulusevski off 3, bearing down on goal. Son with the pass into Sarr. Sarr is there to see the effort well blocked by Sven Ulreich. That's now had made the burst. They still get there. And there's a collision of heads as Porro tries to recover the ball. Was still going. And just as things started to open up, he was challenged. Quick free kick from Tottenham Hotspur. And a chance, and a brilliant goal. Swept in by Pedro Porro. Porro takes matters into his own hands here. Bergveld. Did look like he may have been in an offside position. Play continues, what a chance. Kulusevski will chip one to the back of the penalty area. Well, it looked as though the chance was about to present itself, but the